Chapter 8 Outside Looking In. From a secluded position opposite Sollars Towers, Graham and Bouncer watched as Sebastian walked into the lobby of his building heading for the elevators. Patiently they waited the few seconds it took him to traverse the opulent lobby. What they really needed to know was what floor was his apartment on. "Use your binoculars, Graham, and see what button he presses," urged Bouncer. "Okay, sounds like a plan," replied Graham. Confident and comfortable in his building, Sebastian strolled up to the elevator rank and slowly looked around as if saying eeny meeny miny mo to choose the elevator that would take him home. After his silent deliberations he walked up to the leftmost door, his hand reaching out for the call button. "I can't see it, Bouncer, the elevator is facing the wrong way." "Ah no," said Bouncer. "What can we do?" Thinking on his feet, or wheels in this case, Graham quickly recorded the binocular feed for reviewing. He knew there would be a clue somewhere in the footage. As Sebastian safely stepped into the elevator, Graham continued to record the stream. He wasn't sure why, but hoped there would be that elusive clue. Graham, can you see the keypad?" Bouncer was getting agitated. "Calm down, Bouncer, I think I have it sorted," said Graham. "How come, Graham?" asked Bouncer. "I couldn't see a thing." "You see that elevator door opposite?" explained Graham. Bouncer raised his binoculars and searched the lobby. "Yes, Graham, what about it? Do you see how shiny it is?" Graham's headlights softened slightly, the automotive equivalent of a knowing smile and a glint in the eye. "Yes, you could shave in it, Graham, but what difference does that make?" Bouncer was clearly getting more agitated with Graham's narrative. "Okay, Bouncer, and what would that normally be called?" Graham tried not to sound condescending. "A mirror, Graham, of course, what else?" "Precisely, Bouncer." As Graham said the words, the penny dropped with an almost audible thud. "You could see the buttons Sebastian was pressing?" said Bouncer. "Well, I couldn't at the time," said Graham, almost apologetically. "What do you mean?" "So we've missed out on quite possibly our only opportunity to find out his apartment number." Bouncer's agitation was turning into aggravation. "I didn't see them at the time, but I got this video," said Graham, highlighting his screen. "Woohoo!" screamed Bouncer. "All we need to do is play it back, optimize the quality, and hopefully see what's what in the reflected image. Simples," smiled Graham. Over the next couple of minutes, Graham and Bouncer's combined computer power worked on the video, and by the end of it they could clearly see the keypad buttons that Sebastian had pressed. 4099, read Graham. "What's that then?" asked Bouncer. Looking up the building directory as they spoke, Graham soon established that 4099 was unsurprisingly the penthouse. "We could have guessed that," mused Bouncer as much to himself as out loud. "As is often the case," said Graham. "Once you know the answer, it's not so much guessing anymore." "I suppose so," said Bouncer. "So what now?" "Well, now we need to get in the building, find the penthouse, and do some snooping." "Oh, and I suppose you think that will be easy?" smiled Bouncer.